So there's a brand new community in Parrish that most buyers are gonna overlook. And honestly, that's exactly why it's worth paying attention to. Because while everyone is chasing the biggest names in the most hyped neighborhoods, tucked away, there's a quieter, more intentional community taking shape that hits a really interesting sweet spot. New construction, modern layouts, manageable fees, and still close enough to everything that actually matters. Today, I'm taking you to a brand new, barely discovered community that's off the beaten path, but very worth exploring. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly who this neighborhood is perfect for and who should probably keep looking. Now, if this is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything about Sarasota, Parrish, and all the surrounding Suncoast communities, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on the latest homes and info that's happening right here on the Suncoast. Hi, my name's Rob Brognac, and every day we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you trying to figure out where the real value actually is, not just what looks good online. And Firethorn is a perfect example of that. Firethorn is located right here in Parrish, just west of US 301. Firethorn is conveniently tucked amongst farmland and an area that continues to attract buyers who want more house, more space, and newer construction, without jumping fully into the Lakewood Ranch and Sarasota pricing. So you're close to I-75 for commuters, you've got growing retail and dining, new schools, infrastructure, all that's coming, and still within reach of Sarasota, Bradenton, and their beaches. This is the part of Parrish that's quietly transitioning from future growth to right now livability. So Firethorn isn't trying to be the biggest or flashiest community in Parrish, and that's actually the point. This neighborhood is designed to feel clean, simple, and livable with a tremendous amount of floor plans for pretty much every type of buyer, from first-time homeowners to growing families to downsizers and retirees, with 28 different floor plans and some villa options. And wait till you hear the pricing on those. Wow, that's tremendous. And South Point isn't over-engineered with amenities that you'll never use. You'll find walkable streets, open green spaces, and homes that prioritize function over fluff. So let's tour one of them right now. So if you want one of the premium floor plans here, might I suggest this Sandkey. This is a 5-bedroom, 4.5, 2 to 3 car garage, 38-35 under air. This is a lot of home and a lot of great upgrades in this one. I think you're really gonna like this, but it just depends on what you need. I love these front porches. I'm a big fan. And we're going to show you everything they got inside. So you're greeted with this grand staircase and some really unique ceiling effects. That cove ceiling here, and a formal dining room. Just to the right of me, you have a nice office space. Once again, cove ceilings. I'm going to take you down this hall since I'm right here. This is going to be your laundry area. Right off your garage, nice elongated. And then there's your half bath, which is great for folks visiting. You got a closet here as well. And as we enter, got a lot of great space here. Check that out. Under the closet, excuse me, under the staircase, you got a closet. So again, look at those ceiling designs. Very nice. So a home like this, it's going to start you around $670. But in this one I'm showing you today, the model, it's decked out with all the trim, all the bells and whistles. You probably got about maybe $400,000 in upgrades in this one. So it gives you an idea of possibility coming in around $1 million if you choose. Pantries, everything. Love to have these butler pantries, built-ins, all of that. Dining nook, everything you need. Got the pool package, everything. That's why we're talking about that much in upgrades. Triple sliders, beautiful towels on the pool. The whole length. This is what I really love about it. You know, pop open this so we can peek out there real quick. Look at that lanai. It's all under truss. Everything you want, even down to the Florida outdoor kitchen. So look at that, folks. Yeah, that's where the upgrades. That's what I'm talking about. But it is nice to have these great lanais here. Indoor, outdoor space, especially days like this here in January. So let's keep moving. Let me show you the primary. Now, they've got this off to the side, baffles a little sound. And look at that again. All the ceilings, all the extra space. You've got a detailed wall. Really gorgeous flooring here. I love this cube, all glass. Got your throne room over there. Good size closet. And really tons of space here on the vanity. Look at that. That is a gorgeous shower. Walk in with a little bench seat over there. And a nice natural light. And yes, very good size. Look at that primary closet. All sides, all four sides have shelving. Perfect. So, pretty cool. So let's head upstairs and see all that they have up there. Still a lot of house to go. As we head up the landing, there you go. Second living room. And a really good sized living room at that. You can even do the cove ceilings and all that crown. Even on the second floor, there's room. So let's head off to this side of the house. There's you're going to have another bathroom. And every one of these upstairs. Nice little ensuite. Check out that tile at the top. So we're going to head across. And guess what? She's got an ensuite too. Lots of nice natural light. And even more than that, she is a girly girl. She's going to love this closet. Look at this natural light in this closet. Awesome. And of course, she has her own bath. Once again, nice tile design. So, as we move on, let's head over to the other side. It's basically a 4x4 box. You've got two down this hall. Always nice to have an extra bedroom. And then this one as well. They put the boys on this side. And these two share this large bathroom. And then, of course, got the throne room, tub, all of that right here off of this side. So this is the Sandkey, 3,800 plus square feet. As I said, starts at the 670s. You can let your imagination run wild and decide how much you want to upgrade on this one, the Sandkey. And here's the latest move-in ready pricing sheets for their Journey series. And stay tuned towards the end as we give you the pricing on some of their large family homes. In their Adventure series, you'll be very surprised at how affordable. When it comes to amenities, Firethorn is centered around what they call the Hideaway. And this is really the heart of the community. It's designed to give you that relaxed Florida lifestyle without feeling overdone or forced. You've got a resort-style pool that's perfect for cooling off, a modern fitness center inside the Embers Club if you like staying active without leaving the neighborhood. And you've got multiple courts for tennis, pickleball, and basketball, and even a batting area for some extra fun. There are also open sports fields where kids can run around, neighbors can kick a soccer ball, or you can just enjoy some open space to move. One feature that I really like is the Nature Play Space, which is actually certified by the National Wildlife Federation. So it's not just a playground, it's designed to get kids outdoors and exploring. And if you got pets, they didn't forget about you either. There are separate dog parks for both small and large dogs, so everyone has room to run around. Overall, it's the kind of amenity setup that feels usable and livable, not flashy for the sake of marketing, but built around how people actually spend their time and who will actually use them. Now let's talk more about the homes, because this is where Firethorn really starts to separate itself with Taylor Morrison's quality and design. Check out these furnished models. Now this is the Grenada. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, 2 to 3, depending on how you position it. And as you can see, it's being used as the sales model here. $23.94 under air. Let me take you inside and show you what it's all about. So this is a big house with a lot of different intricacies. So like a lot of Florida homes, you come in right off the front, there's going to be a front bedroom to add a lot of natural, beautiful light and an adjoining bath. But what's nice about this is you kind of make this a guest suite if you want. Put a pocket door in here, kind of close that off. Just an idea for folks. You can have a guest suite up front with its own bathroom. As we head into this room, you have what could be a formal dining room, could be a den, could be an office, whatever you need it to be. When we head in further, another little rotunda here in the middle of the house. And off of this is where you get into your AC and your 2 to 3-car garage, pulling you into the main room. Let me show you, there's another half bath there. It will look different from that because that's for ADA for the sales center. Once again, gas. Here's your view from your sink. Entertaining guests. Got everything you need right here. And a little butler's pantry as well. And a good sized pantry on this side. Check that out. We are in a working model. Say hello. Hello. But this is a more traditional floor plan. So let me know in the comments what you think. You like the more traditional? This is kind of one of my favorites. But this wing, I'm going to show you a couple of other bedrooms. This one is Taylor's room. He insists. And then off of this one, skateboard enthusiast. Very nice. And I'm going to give you a quick peek into the laundry room, and we'll talk about that closet in a few seconds. So one of my favorite things about this is the large lanai. So folks, all of that is under truss. So that's the end of your home. Structurally great. And I really like a large lanai. So let's head into the primary. Cove ceilings. Awesome. Triple windows. Plenty of natural light. Once again, good design. Got another linen closet here. Here is your primary bath. 2 sinks. Transom lighting. Beautiful. You even get a little bench seat there. That's wonderful. Throne room. And then here's what I was talking about. Here is your primary. So from either side, you can drop off your laundry, access it there, and that's what you're going to get. So this Grenada, right now they have one in inventory for $490, folks. So that's a lot of house. Taylor Morrison does a great job on these, and it is truly beautiful. The Grenada, check it out. Now this is the Magnolia, a more traditional 1-story, 4 bedrooms though, 3 baths, and 2,100 square feet. I really like the island in this one, so let's go take a look. So I think this one really draws you in, especially to the back, lanai, windows, everything like that. And off the front, you've got your first bedroom, wall closets. You got an adjoining bathroom. And always great to have linen closets or any type of closets here. Now as we head down here, Very nice, spacious, good size feeling, great room. You can see they've got furniture and the table in that. So that's a nice size space. And look at this island. This fits the basketball team here. You could probably put 5 chairs there. Very nice, very long island. Check out the cabinetry. And I'm a sucker for a good pantry. And that one fully shelved on both sides. So let's take a look, see how this feels right here at your sink. Entertainment, guests, and this one does have a lanai, which I like. Very important to me. Have little cover, little shade here in Florida. So not bad at all. Your view of the whole room from this side, and just off to the left here, we've got your first floor primary. Let's check out that closet. Different angles, I like it. Give you a little bit more storage for that. Double vanity. Once again, your shower enclosure and the throne room in the back. So let's keep moving and see where those other bedrooms are. Show you the kitchen as we walk by. So here they are. So your laundry coming in right off of the garage. He's got his place. And then here, kind of another wing. Got a bedroom, shown kind of as a den. Got a full bath here. And another bedroom. So that's where we get the 4 bedrooms. 2 on this side, 1 in the front and 1 in the back, nicely spread out. So that's the Magnolia. Recently sold one here. In inventory, right at $400. So for those of you who don't mind a 2-story option, this is the Elm, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. As you can see, 2-car garage. $22.71 under air. But all the bedrooms are upstairs. So let me take you in and see if this is a possibility for you. So as we just stepped into the foyer, you're going to see 2 doors. One of them is going to be a closet, and the other is going to be your half bath. So kind of a typical powder room that you'd find on most first floors here. And a few more steps, and you're into the great room. So let me give you a couple of angles on this. There's your staircase upstairs, and all the bedrooms are upstairs. I do like that they have cabinets and some extra space here because you can use it. So being it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, a little over 2,100 square feet, you probably might have 4 people living with you. So tell me in the comments, is this enough living space for you for 4 or more? And over here, I like how that little niche is. They put a little bench seat there. That's where your 2-car garage would come in. And that's going to be your pantry. So, as you can see, gas community. Give you another angle here. One thing I noticed is there's no lanai on this one. That's one drawback that I saw on this particular Elm unit. So let me know your thoughts on that. Is a home with no lanai a no-go, or is that something that you want to add post? We're just getting some quotes on some lanais on another home in another community for some folks who just recently purchased. I think that gives you a good view of what we've got downstairs. So let me know your thoughts on this living area. Is that big enough for you? We're going to head upstairs and I'm going to show you a lot more of the home. So just here at the landing, you can see there's another living area. It's elongated, short, not what I would call a living room, but maybe a game room or some place for the kids to play some games, maybe study up here, but it does allow another living space. Now there's 3 bedrooms off to this wing. There's a really good size. secondary bedroom. I think that's pretty good. And just right next door, another bedroom. They've got some wall closets. Here is the bathroom to service these 3 bedrooms. So what I do like about it is they put the tub, shower, and throne room in a separate room, so you can close the door and use the sinks and the vanities. And here's the last of the 3. A smaller room, but hey, if you got another child, kids like their own room, so it's a good starter room. And here we are back here. The primary's back here and the laundry's back here. It's a good sized laundry. I like the shelving. That is a plus. There's the whole primary and the primary bath right off. So you're going to find 2 sinks. Not a lot of space on that. Here is a shower enclosure. Throne room just to the right, and the closet, which is a pretty good sized closet, I must say. I do like the closet. So got some pros and cons. Not a really good size, not a great amount of space there, but at least we do have the 2 sinks for the primary. Beats the old days when you only had 1. But there's a lot of house here for the money. They just recently sold one here, inventory home, great deal, $367. So that's a premium deal. If you don't mind staircases and the bedrooms being upstairs, this is the Elm model. Now here is another really good size home, the Anastasia. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage, and this one's $2582 under air. So lots of different options. There's actually 27 different options here from Taylor Morrison. So if you like angular designs, you're gonna love this one. As we head right to the left, you got your powder room for guests, you got your laundry, another closet, and that's where you come in from your garage. So let's enter here, and then you're greeted by your staircase, the whole great room, and here is your angular kitchen. Take a closer look. Built-ins, gas, community. That's your view from your kitchen. And over here is going to be your pantry. Let's peek in. Good size, I like it. I was thinking it was just going to be 1 closet, but you've got a couple of different shelves on the angle. And I really like these French doors into the den. Right here under the stairwell here, kind of neat and cozy. I like that. And here is your dining area. And just past this, watch as the ceiling just soars. So you have kind of a balcony overlooking the living area. Really nice. Lots of bright sun. And here's your lanai. I'll show you this from a different angle. And then downstairs, you've got your primary on a first floor. Ceilings, cove ceilings as well. Triple windows, allowing a lot of natural light. And then here is your bathroom. So we've got vanities on different sides. You've got one here, got the throne room tucked back away. You got your shower, and then you have another vanity here, and across from that, voila, there's your closet. And I like the fact that they utilize under the staircase storage, anything you need. It's really neat. Anytime you can get air-conditioned space here in a Florida home, for storage is great. Take it out of the garage and keep it inside. So let's head upstairs and show you the rest of the home. Just got up to the landing and looking down on the living room. Hello, everybody. So up here, you have another kind of living space, and right behind me is another bedroom. Closets on the walls, and yes, it does have its own bathroom. That's awesome. And down the hallway, more bathrooms, more bedrooms, more space. So for this bedroom, you're actually servicing two. You've got double vanities, elongated, very good sized bathroom. There's another bedroom, and then the other bedroom back here. And they're opening up a shoe store here. Very nice. Somebody likes their tennis shoes. So this gives you a nice little game room, another place to hang out. I give you a bunch of different angles on that. But once again, home's very open. Love these high ceilings. If this is something that you like, let me know in the comments. Or if it's something you don't like, let me know in the comments. What do you feel about homes with these big balconies and these open floor plans like this? Is this something you love? Is this something you prefer? Something to be more closed off? What do you think? This is the Anastasia, and they have one in inventory at $445. Now this community works especially well for buyers moving up from like older resale homes, or buyers relocating from out of state who want something turnkey, or empty nesters who still want some space but not all that excess. And yes, Firethorn has beautiful and very affordable townhomes, which we'll explore on another video in the next couple of months when we update you on pricing and progress. So subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on those tours. Now check out these move-in ready deals on their Adventure series. So you've got prices from $383,000 all the way up to $669,000 on their massive Tortola model at 3,461 feet. Now, one thing that buyers always ask me about, especially in new communities, are what are the fees and are they worth it? Well, Firethorn keeps things relatively simple and predictable compared to some of these larger master plan developments. So you're looking at a reasonable HOA of $226 per month, and that's for the Hideaway Pool Amenity Center, along with parks, trails, bike paths, butterfly gardens, things like exterior fencing and common area maintenance. So there's no real over-the-top amenity burden. You've got lower, longer-term carrying costs too compared to some of these resort-style communities. So these are things to consider and compare if you don't want lifestyle fees to dictate your budget and you'd rather spend money on the home itself, not unused amenities. So here's the takeaway. Firethorn is perfect for buyers who want brand new construction, a quieter residential feel, modern homes without luxury level pricing, and a location that's still early in its growth curve and out of the congestion. But Firethorn is not ideal if you want that large resort clubhouse. You need a walk to restaurant kind of lifestyle where convenience is just outside your gate, or if you're chasing ultra luxury finishes and branding. This is a value-driven lifestyle balanced community. And that's exactly why price-conscious buyers are starting to notice it now, before the prices and the demand fully catches up. If Firethorn is on your radar, or if you're just comparing it to any other Sarasota or Lakewood Ranch communities, make sure you get real numbers, real incentives, and real comparisons, not just marketing brochures. If you're thinking about moving to Parrish, Sarasota, or anywhere along the Suncoast, reach out anytime. Click the link in the comments box below to schedule a free exploratory Zoom call. Grab a free Sarasota relocation guide, or get a new home buying guide based on my book, New Home Negotiation Secrets. So whether you're moving in 1 month or 1 year, we're here to help you make a smooth move to sunny Sarasota. For Living and Buying in Sarasota, I'm Rob Rovnak. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.